Well, hello and welcome back to League Racing News. And when I say welcome back, I truly do mean it because it's been such a long time since the last video. And I can only apologise for that. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to bring out more consistent uploads. And when I say it this time, I actually do mean it. Hopefully. Anyway, let's get right into the news because a lot has happened since our last video, which was in, what, late January, early February? Who knows? It's been such a long time, even I've forgotten, and I made the video, and I uploaded it as well, which isn't really a good sign. But anyway, let's get into our first story, which is about AmziQ Racing. Yes, I think a lot of people know about this already, and it did happen like a week ago. But anyway, here we are. AmziQ Racing has officially disbanded. And, well, they put out a statement on Twitter, and they said this. Hi everyone, it has been an awful start to the year for me. Oh, wait, should I say that a bit more, emotionally? Right, let me just change that for a second. Hi everyone, it's been an awful start to the year for me, and this team has made the decision for myself to disband this team. I will not go into full details about it, but I don't have the people for this team. The reputation of this team is so low that drivers are leaving, the community having the team, and it is just impossible to rebuild this team in this state. I admit that I have made a lot of bad decisions on how to run this team, and I am just not capable of doing it. Sorry for the guys that just joined the team, but I know that this is better for everyone because you guys get hated for being in this team. I want to thank everybody who were/are in this team. It has been a great couple of months and wish everyone the best for the future. And of course this was AZR, or formerly AZR Lawmans, who wrote this this statement here. And well, a lot of people will probably be questioning why this has happened, and to those who don't know, there's been a lot that's been happening with AmziQ, when it was AmziQ of course, because now it's not AmziQ, there's nothing really because it's been disbanded, but there's a lot of issues, and I think the final straw really, and the final link that was ultimately broken was actually during a TFRL race in Japan, when Lawmans and James Head got into a bit of a argument, and unfortunately, and essentially Lawmans fired James, and after that really, the whole system, it just all fell apart. It was already falling apart really, but it just, the final link that held together AmziQ, it broke, and after that it was irreparable. So AmziQ has disbanded, which meant that a lot of drivers didn't have an esports team or weren't signed to an esports team, of course. And of course, as a result of this, a lot of drivers were left without having ties to an esports team. And so there's been a lot of signings recently, but we'll get onto those at the end of the video. Our next news story is actually about a league that I am heavily involved in, and that is FRL and also TFRL, because it has been recently announced that FRL and TFRL are actually going to merge together, and that they're partnering up to form one new league. Now, I don't even know what the name is, and I'm heavily involved behind the scenes with it. It's still a work in progress, we're trying to sort everything out, but for the next F1 season, we'll be merging together, so that is great news because there's so many talented drivers in both FRL and TFRL, and a lot of up-and-coming drivers who have shown massive potential in the past couple of months, so it's great to see that. And yeah, so yeah, this can only mean good news for the League Racing community. And sign-ups for FRL and TFRL, because it hasn't got a name yet of course, like I said before, sign-ups did open on Monday the 25th of February, so if you want to sign up there will be a link in the description. Also in the news, there's been a bit of a rumour, and at the moment we don't know too much about this, because it's on the Xbox side of F1 League Racing, and well, I don't have an Xbox, so how do I know? And I don't really follow too much about it. And apparently, BOR Button and Reese Norman's 20 are restarting ECR, okay, which is another league, on Xbox One, and we're not sure why or what's happening with it, but we've just been tipped with some news about that. And ECR was a popular division of racing, so hopefully they can get things going, or I've absolutely no idea what's happening with that. So probably within a video or two, hopefully we'll update you with that. If anyone can, who is involved in ECR or anything, can tell us more about it, then that would be fantastic for us to report on, just so you guys get updated on that. Our next news story is kind of strange, but funny at the same time. So, Ozone Esports, right, apparently stole a logo off the internet and modified it to make it their own. Here it is, and this is credit to FFS Vettel. There's his tweet. You can see the similarities there. Wow. Oh dear. You might want to get a new logo, Ozone Esports. And you might not want to go into Google Images and hit that copy and paste button. Well, I mean, it does look good, okay, but if it's someone else's property, then yeah, you might want to redesign. Also in the news, going to another esports team now with some much more positive news, and that is VSR have proudly announced that BOR Verstappen has joined VSR as an Xbox F1 driver. And well, it says here in the tweet that Verstappen is a rising young talent in the F1 scene, and it will be great to work with him. So fantastic, Verstappen is announced. So hopefully he can be much like Max Verstappen and start winning races and hopefully challenge for championships in the future. Great signing. Our next story is about Nexxus Esports, who have made some recent signings to their roster. They've signed Nexxus Dynamic, who used to be known as James Killer. They've also signed Storm 2006 UK, Superhero, and also Wide Load Billy. I'm pretty sure there'll be more coming up, and we'll definitely report on any other new signings they make, and I'm sure I've missed some out, so if I have, I do apologise, but yeah, we're slacking behind, okay, in League Racing news. We need to catch up, and that is exactly what we're doing from now on. Hopefully. And, well, our final news story is something very bizarre and very interesting indeed. We have a new esports team in the F1 market, and their name is Boff Esports. Set up by Boff Danny, Boff Will, and Boff Keelan. They've brought together a League Racing community and esports team like no other. And they're actually sponsored by some very inappropriate websites that will probably get this video taken down. So we're not going to show them, but yeah, you can check it out for yourself. It's, yeah. Who knew the sound you make when you crash into another car could be an esports team? Boff. So, yep, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I think you do, because these videos are pretty much the equivalent of the World Cup now. You know, they come once every 4 years, it seems. But hopefully this will be more like a weekly thing. But hopefully it'll be more consistent. You won't have to wait another 3 or 4 weeks for the next upload. Even if we get hardly any news, we'll put something out there so that you'll be able to watch it. That is our aim, and at the moment our main priority, because obviously people want to see more, and that is what we gotta deliver. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please please like the video if you enjoyed it, and also to subscribe with notifications on. Just click the bell. You probably know how to do that now. It's pretty simple. And yeah, leave a comment and tell us what you think, or if you have any news that you want to tell us, then follow us on Twitter. And yeah, until next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.